Okay, it starts tonight, the first Democratic presidential debate. Now, as a reminder, there are so many candidates still in this thing on the Democratic side that the first debate is being split into two parts, Part A and Part B. Part A is tonight, Part B is tomorrow, Thursday evening. This debate is on NBC. Here are the lineups once again as a reminder, the goal to sort of split up the frontrunners. It ended up with Elizabeth Warren as the only frontrunner on night A and all of the other frontrunners on night B. Tonight, the first night, it will be Elizabeth Warren, Beto O'Rourke, Cory Booker, Amy Klobuchar, Tulsi Gabbard, Julian Castro, Tim Ryan, Jay Inslee, Bill de Blasio, and John Delaney. Night 2, tomorrow night, we'll see Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, as well as Pete Buttigieg and Kamala Harris. Andrew Yang is on night 2. Kirsten Gillibrand, Hickenlooper, Williamson, Bennett, and Swalwell, all on night 2. So tonight, Elizabeth Warren is the lone front runner. This could help her. This could hurt her. We don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. On the one hand, there might be more interest tonight than tomorrow because it is officially the first debate night of the 2020 Democratic primary. On the other hand, if you combine the polling support of the night B candidates and assume, maybe incorrectly, that the viewership will correspond to the aggregate polling support of the candidates on each night, then we would expect that tomorrow night with Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders will be the evening that gets larger viewership, more of an audience. In any case, what has continued to be the prevailing and growing narrative in the lead up to this first debate is Joe Biden's steady decline in the polls, combined with a surge by Bernie Sanders and then Elizabeth Warren, and most recently, both Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. If you look at the image we have on the screen for our video audience, you will notice that Joe Biden's lead is now the smallest it has been since he formally announced that he's running. And meanwhile, Elizabeth Warren has had her slow and steady surge. Bernie Sanders just popped up several points in the most recent polls from Emerson University and Politico. So I am excited for the debates to start, mostly to start, number one, separating the wheat from the chaff and really seeing who's going to have even remote staying power here. And I'll be honest, I look forward to the number of candidates being reduced. I think it is great that so many people have said, I'm going to run, and have put forward varying political platforms, some more detailed, some less detailed, some more focused on economic policy, some more on social policy. We have seen candidates who are more focused domestically and others who want to talk more about foreign policy. But in the end, this is a list of candidates in total that should be culled. I'm ready for that to happen. And I'm interested to see if any of the sort of smaller candidates that are certainly have strong support from the people that like them are going to pop in the polls as their supporters say that they will. So there's the camp that says Andrew Yang will explode after his participation in the first debate. Let's see. That would be interesting. I've been interviewing Andrew Yang for a year at this point, and it was one of the earliest people talking about his campaign. There is the camp that says Tulsi Gabbard will surge after this debate. We will soon see. There are Jay Inslee supporters who say he's not well known, but he actually has the best ideas, particularly on the climate, and the country will realize this as soon as they see him in the first debate. We will soon see. As far as the front runners are concerned, there is a big contingent that says as soon as Joe Biden debates, Democratic primary voters are going to realize Joe's not progressive and he's going to drop in the polls. We will soon see whether that is the path forward for Joe Biden. And there's also lots of interest just in general in seeing how the progressive wing of the Democratic primary electorate reacts to both Warren and Bernie finally debating. Now, the only issue with that is they're debating on separate nights. Elizabeth Warren tonight on night A, Bernie Sanders tomorrow night in night B. So in order to compare Warren and Bernie, it's going to have to happen across sort of two debates effectively, because they will not be on the same debate stage. That being said, there is this question about will Bernie and Warren continue to split the majority of the progressive primary vote, or after this first debate, maybe it's going to take longer, will the more progressive contingent of the Democratic primary electorate coalesce behind either Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren? I don't know the answer to that, but we will be live streaming the debate tonight and tomorrow night. I will start probably 15 or 30 minutes before the debate, so around 8:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. We'll watch it together on our YouTube channel, and then potentially I will open up the phone lines afterwards. So very, very busy. I'm actually filming a couple of appearances on other shows and doing the broadcast show and doing 3-hour live streams today and tomorrow. So I hope you will join me because we're putting in the time, that's for sure. YouTube.com/The David Pakman Show, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, maybe 8:45 p.m. Eastern tonight. And I look forward to hearing from you on Twitter as well about what you predict will happen in these debates. I'm on Twitter at @dpakman. And you can also follow the show on Twitter at David Pakman Show. If you love learning new things, you probably want to check this out. The David Pakman Show today is sponsored by Skillshare, and we're giving you 2 entire months of free access to Skillshare when you click the link underneath this video. Skillshare is a vibrant online learning community offering more than 25,000 video classes on just about anything you can think of. Get better at playing an instrument. Learn to use Photoshop, how to edit videos. They have classes on drawing, painting, business, cooking, nutrition, personal productivity, and I'm not even really scratching the surface. I recently took a great class on introductory watercolor painting. I'm still not good, but I am learning, and you can access the entire library of fun, easy-to-use online courses for free for 2 months by using the link underneath this video. 2 months of learning something that's totally new to you, something you want to get better at, something you already love, or you can get ahead in your career by learning new skills that will help you at your job. I've gotten a ton out of it. Pat has taken some courses that he's found really valuable, and I think you'll love it too. Get started for free by clicking the link under this video.